Now, you might be thinking, am I cherry picking? We want all of you guys to be doing a lot more of this. The bursary is not generous enough. Now, lots of these schools, we know, will not be able to continue with their VAT, depending on who you look at. They say between 17,000 to 125,000 pupils will be forced out of these schools. Many of them will go bust. But a lot will try not to go bust by cutting down on the costs. Who is going to affect are people like, well, an unlikely poster child for my argument here, Diane Abbott. She sent her son to private school.
There are many reasons to feel a little bit sorry for me. I would argue that the Labour plan, which is an unusual act of boldness on Keir Starmer's part, and I think he won't go back on it, and that may be unusual. Anthony, I'll give you the web link afterwards. So we also hear a lot about partnerships, and the Independent Schools Council makes a huge amount of play about partnerships. I'm sceptical, but if we're to go on Ofsted judgments on school quality and Fraser's vaunting of the changes of the last 14 years, most parents in most parts of the country will access a good to outstanding state school. To spend your formative years with only a narrow, largely wealthy cross-section of society is likely to have a lasting impact, not just on your perception, but possibly your lack of perception about yourself and your fellow citizens. It's a cry that's been taken up, and this doesn't really help the case of those who are against the VAT rise, by those like Suella Braverman, who, deploying her usual moderate rhetoric, last week called the plan a viciously cynical ploy to allow Labour to masquerade as class warriors.